Hi, Deanne. I'm Michelle with Think and Grow Real Estate, and I am here today to talk to you about the pros and cons of buying a foreclosed property. I want to first thank you and welcome you to my YouTube channel, and I hope that you enjoy the pros and cons of buying foreclosed property. Well, I'm going to just jump right in and start talking about the pros first. The pros of foreclosed property, of course, would be the price to begin with. When you're speaking about price on a foreclosed property, you can always get good deals with foreclosed properties. Typically, they are anywhere between 10 to 50% off of what that house may sell for, depending on the neighborhood and depending on the market, to be honest. So that immediately is something that grabs one's attention when it comes to foreclosed properties, which is price. When you're looking for properties, you're always looking for the best deal possible, and that definitely would pertain to price. When you're looking at an area that is maybe a $200,000, $300,000 area, and you are in the market of the 1 to 200, and you find a property that's foreclosed in a $300,000 area, and they take your offer at maybe 35 to 45% off of what the sale price would typically be, that would automatically put you in a bracket that at that point you wouldn't have been able to get. So of course that is very appealing. So price would be my number one. Price point is definitely the top of the list when it comes to pros. Second on the pros list would be equity. If you get a property that is less than what it would typically sell for, you instantly go into the property with equity. That is, I can't even speak to how great that is to move in with equity. It gives you a little wiggle room when it comes to sales. It gives you a little wiggle room when it comes to things that you may have to improve on the property, things of that nature. So equity is always great when you are looking at any property, for that matter. Thirdly, when it comes to the pros, would be these properties are usually bank owned, so you don't have to deal with a seller. They are just trying to recoup anything that they can when it comes to purchasing that property. So they are hoping that someone will purchase it or bid on that and get it close to what they have already lost on the property. So there's no emotions. They don't care about what you intend to do with it. In some cases, they may not give you any closing costs. There is no negotiation. This is a bank. So they are just basically trying to recoup. And so that takes the emotion out of it. So when you submit an offer, there's not a seller saying, no, this is my property. You've insulted me. The bank doesn't care. So with the pros, that is kind of great because you don't have to really worry about insulting someone. So I think that is definitely a pro. That moves the process in that respect a little faster, depending on that situation, that particular sale. Now, when it comes to the cons, I would say it being a bank-owned property could also hurt you in the fact that warranties and things like that is not even an option. They are not going to give you a warranty, anything of that nature. So when it's a bank-owned property, you definitely want to get inspections on that property. You want to make sure that that property is going to be good and you are making a good purchase, because the bank does not live in that house and they can't tell you if that house had a leak, if that house has good plumbing, if it's insulated well. They really can't tell you anything about that house. So that is definitely a con. It's not something that is a selling point, because that is the reason most single women purchasing a home go away from foreclosures, because you really can't tell how much damage has been done to a foreclosed home. Secondly, on the cons, I would say it would be the fact that the house has been sitting. Maybe it's been sitting vacant for a long time. You don't know if there's some issues going on with pipes and things like that. How long has it sat with no running water, no electricity, is there any issues of deterioration of the property or the value of the home because it sat? So that to me is a con, and that's something that another reason why you would want to have the house properly inspected if it's a foreclosed home, because it has been sitting for a while. You don't know what has been affected by that. You would need to check AC, hot water tank, furnace, roof, things of that nature, because the bank can't tell you what is exactly wrong with those things, if anything is wrong. So that would be a con. It's definitely something that would need some attention, and you should be mindful of that if you're looking into a foreclosed home. Also, with a foreclosed home, there's always surprises. You really don't know. This kind of goes back to what I said before. You really don't know what goes on or has gone on with a foreclosed home. So you could basically be prepared for surprises later on down the line, things behind the walls that you may not even know about. When a house sits, you could get rodents. You can get pipes that have busted behind the wall that you can't see when you do a walkthrough. That's why I say, with these foreclosed homes, you want to make sure you get a really good inspection, and also maybe call in a general contractor to look at things that may have deteriorated when the house sat, and how much it would cost to repair it, so you know what you're getting yourself into. So again, vacancy issues. Another thing with foreclosed homes is squatters. If a house is sat for a long time, you never know if there has been people squatting in that house and just kind of making it their own while it has sat. And so that would definitely be an issue that I would check into prior to purchasing that home. If so, how much damage has been done while that has happened. So I hope this video has been helpful to you, and if it has, please like and subscribe, and also go to my website and check out some of the posts that I put there, and that's www.rhynehartassociates.com. And also you can check me out on YouTube at Deanne Michelle in the search bar. I would like to also invite you to my Facebook page. It is Deanne Michelle also. And my real estate brokerage is Rhynehardt and Associates. And the phone number there is 614-725-0925. I welcome you to any of those sites, and welcome you to call my brokerage to get any information that you may need when it comes to the home buying process. And if you're interested in a career in real estate, please feel free to call me there as well for that. I really want to thank you again for your viewing of this tutorial, and I wish you a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon.